Hey everyone, and welcome to this quick Yin sequence. We are focusing on the throat chakra today. So our chakra, which as you can guess is based in our throat or around our throat area. This is our area, our hub for communication, how we express ourselves. So kind of like what we build internally, and then how do we express that into the world around us. So when we're talking around confidence, it's about that, the groundingness, that kind of inner fire, our personal power, and then how do we communicate that out to the world and show the world that. So just a quick 10-minute sequence today to help us activate the throat chakra. So coming to a comfortable seated position, maybe just doing a few little movements, getting any tension or, depending on where you're coming and joining us here today, if it's on your lunch break or midway through, at the beginning of the day maybe, just shaking out anything that we might be holding on to. And then coming to stillness. And we're going to start with some neck rolls. So just looking across our right shoulder and then just slowly dropping the head, circling it down, bringing it around and up to the left. And coming back down through center to the right. I'm just going to do a couple more like this, just warming up the throat, the neck area. We're going to be predominantly focusing on asanas, on poses that warm up the neck, give us a nice release through the shoulders, the chest area, all areas around our throat chakra. One more. And coming back to center. So we're going to come down to lying on our front. So meeting you down here, we are going to come down to lying fully on our front. We want our hands by our head, our forehead touching the ground. And we're going to come into some rounds of baby cobra. Now this is a very gentle practice of baby cobra. And we're going to use the breath. So on the inhale, we're going to inhale and we're going to rise just very up to here. We're not going to do a big movement all the way up. Inhale and then exhale, forehead to the floor. Inhale, rise, just stretching that neck up. And exhale, release. A few more like this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, now we're going to push up through our hands and push our sit bones back, moving into a child's pose here. It's a nice counter pose for our lower back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Coming up onto all fours. Okay, so here we want to be comfortable. For me, that looks like my knees below my hips, my hands below my shoulders. It's in a nice tabletop position. We want our back nice and flat here. And we're going to come into thread the needle. So with the right arm, on the inhale, we're going to lift that up, reach it up all the way to the sky. Really lovely stretch here. And on the exhale, we're just gonna thread that right arm through the left. And you can stay here like this. You can invite a bit more of a stretch. Your left arm, shoulder, by ripping that out.
If your left hand is extended, just bringing that down, back down.
Next to the head. And we're going to push up through the left hand. Going to raise the right all the way up to the sky again. And back down. And let's move to the other side. So on the inhale, bringing the left hand all the way up to the sky. Just enjoy this stretch here. And exhale, let's thread that through the right, under the right. The option here, if you want an extra stretch through the right shoulder, to walk that hand out. There shouldn't be any strain on the neck. It should just be a nice gentle stretch. And feeling a nice release in the upper back and twist. If your right hand is extended, just bringing that back next to your head. And we're going to push through that right hand. Bring the left up and back down to center. And again, we're just going to go back into a child's pose here. Maybe our hands come down by our sides. And just noticing any physical sensations or emotions or thoughts or anything like that that come up. Not judging them, just seeing them, meeting them. And bringing our hands to the floor, just slowly pushing up to a kneeling position. Now, if you've got some cushions handy, just pause to go and grab them. So we're going into fish pose, or supported fish pose, as we are in a yin sequence. So coming to sit with our feet out in front of us, our legs out in front of us, and any cushions that you have, any bolsters, blankets, you can do it with blocks too if you have them at home. I'm just bringing them to the lumbar. So bringing them nice kind of closely behind. You can have two here if you'd like an extra back bend, but this is quite a gentle one. And sitting up straight, we're just going to slowly lay back. And we should feel that, in our lower, like a nice kind of contraction in the lower back. And our arms out to the side or wherever they land. Just relaxing all of the body here. And this is a great one for our throat chakra. We're really opening up, we're really allowing some space around our throat and our neck. And just seeing if you can soften into the pose, releasing any tension. to slowly come out. So just bringing our hands to the floor. I'm going to just slowly roll up and push up through our hands, moving any pillows that we might have out of the way. And coming back down into a rebound here. Coming into Shavasana, where we can just take a couple of breaths before we head back to our days. Just showing gratitude to yourself for showing up and allowing yourself this 10-minute practice. Coming back to yourself with whatever's going on around you. Or maybe if you're starting the day or ending the day like this, just allowing yourself to have this for yourself. As always, if you've got more time, I invite you to stay in Shavasana. If you're finishing with me today, just inviting some movements into the fingers and the toes, taking some deeper breaths into the belly. Bringing our feet up, we're going to hug our knees. And slowly rolling up to a seated position. Thank you so much for yinning with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.